Welcome to the Cervatec Bridge quick walkthrough. I'm going to briefly hit a few of the key features we launched this spring and summer. To log into Cervatec Bridge, select the Sign In with Google button and use your Cervatec email address and password. Bridge displays the status view by default once you log in. I'm only showing two fields here from two farmers. Looking at the Eddie Weber field, you'll see the status tiles for ET, crop, rainfall, and pivot status. The Anthony Brass field also has a weather station showing other data points, such as temperature, wind, humidity, and barometric pressure. I'm going to select the ET status tile in Eddie Weber's field to show you the water management forecast drill down. Here's the 1 week and 2 week ET, rainfall, and soil moisture forecast based on current soil temperature and forecasted ET and rain. Notice the stress lines for the two probes on September 7th and 10th. Next, I'm going to select the soil moisture tile to show the soil moisture drill down and graph. The first thing shown is the average plant available water line. There are other graphs you can view here, such as the plant available water graph for each sensor. You can also see all the recent rainfall events since July 29th, which I'll hide for clarity, as well as 4 pivot events between August 15th and 17th. I also want to show you the rainfall drill down by selecting the rain gauge tile. You can see the accumulated rainfall on the graph, as well as a table showing time spans of 12 and 24 hours, as well as 7 days and a year-to-date accumulation. Now I'm going to show you the Alerts view and Maps view, both accessible by the bottom row of icons on the Bridge interface. The Alerts view shows you different notifications about your fields ranked by importance. In this example, I have one field that is missing crop and planting information. Without that information, the ET and water use calculations will be wrong, so a persistent notification is issued until that information is entered by the user. Important water stress alerts will be here sorted by importance. My example fields all have adequate moisture, so the notifications are green. Fields approaching stress will have notifications in yellow or red depending on the severity of the problem. Additional notifications, such as a recent rainfall event, will also be displayed here in blue. The notifications with the X close button are dismissible. I'm going to wrap up this video with the recently enhanced and expanded features of the Maps view. I'm going to start with the blank map and add some data and sensor layers, starting with the crop boundaries, soil moisture probes, rain gauge, imagery, and pivot status. Shown here is the accumulated rainfall for the past week and the current soil moisture readings of the two probes. They're both showing over 2 inches of readily available water in the root zone. Also, it is showing the current pivot location and that it is off. Finally, I'm going to illustrate the timeline scrubbing feature. Starting with the soil moisture and pivot status layers on, I'm going to walk backwards from August 28th to August 10th. Watch how the pivot location and soil moisture readings change across time. Now I'm going to turn on the imagery layer and walk forward in time. Notice how the imagery also updates if there was a new image that day. I hope this brief walkthrough of Cervatec Bridge was useful. If you have any questions or comments, please send them to support@cervatec.com. Thanks.